Yeah, so I'm going to take my wool. I'm going to put it in my soy milk. I don't often put my wool in soy. At the time that I did the one that I showed you guys, I just had leftover soy, so I did it. But so I'm repeating this particular experiment, or that particular thing. So I'm just going to dip my wool in my soy milk, squeeze it mostly out. Lay it out onto my foil. I use foil as a barrier between layers. I like it because it's recyclable. It produces a slight bit of alum into the process, or like I like to believe. There's no scientific proof for that yet. Transfers heat well, and I find it successful. So I'm going to use 2 types of the same eucalyptus, some dried, some just stuffed in a bag for my use, and I'm dipping it in my iron bath. I'm just going to lay it out with some consideration to the repeatability of this, as in it's going to bleed through this cloth, so I don't want to overpack the cloth. You'll notice not a lot of the rust sticks to these leaves. It just rolls right off of the one side and a little bit less rolling off of the other. That's perfectly normal. I'm not looking for a lot of iron. I'm just looking for a little bit to accent the process. I'm going to fold this over. You can see how translucent, how transparent this fiber is. This tells me that the eucalyptus will print through the layers nicely, which is what I want. This time I'm going to use the dried stuff. Still dipping it in iron. Iron gives me that little bit of darks, purples and blacks, which will help the reds of the eucalyptus pop through the process. I will leave it in an extra length of time, in the steam bath an extra length of time, because I have used dry leaves. But other than that, they're perfectly viable. It's a great way to deal with your summer bounty and your winter paucity. The reason I was so excited about finding eucalyptus on this side of the road is because it's a fantastic producer. It produces beautiful prints by itself. You don't need a mordant. It's substantive, and it's just such a wonderful thing. Unfortunately, it doesn't grow in many locations. It's native to Australia. It's been brought in a couple of, California has loads of them, been brought over for various reasons as a botanical, but doesn't grow in my home country of Canada. Apparently it grows here in Italy. Woo! You can see I'm trying to avoid where I have laid, like I'm filling in the spaces that haven't had any bleed through. Last layer. Terrific. Last thing I'm going to do is roll it up. I'm going to pull it towards me, because what I want to be able to do is really, really put some pressure. This is the one technical element, and I've gone and put a branch the wrong direction there. So I'm just going to take that branch in. And what I want is to be able to produce a lot of pressure. So I am pushing down. This is where the tinfoil again helps, because the tinfoil, of course, crushes in to wrap around the plants. I'm not worrying about little creases. I'm more worrying about how much contact there is between the plant, the cloth. The more the pressure, the more the contact, the cleaner the print. I like to put these kind of branches sideways so they roll into the bundle a little bit better. Give it a couple of extra little heavy pressure rolls. This helps really get the tin foil to tighten in on the fiber, and she's ready to go in the pot.